Welcome, welcome. Greetings and Atma Vandan to all of you. We are going to be doing revision for the second week's practice today. So, week two, where we were looking for the name of our higher self. So, today we will continue with the revision part of it, right? You have all gone through the 8 weeks of practice earlier. So, um, you will you have the basic idea, but through this talk, which our flower of heaven today, Nandita ji, is going to deliver to all of us, we will be looking for new insights. There's something different, something deeper. Each one of us will receive whatever we are ready for. So um, just be open to receiving, and utilize this time to have a deeper understanding of this particular chapter. As I had mentioned earlier, that I have been working on the part two workbook. So literally, I am revising my part two practices every day. I I go through every action of the activity workbook every time I work on it, so that I can fully understand. So know that when I am talking, you will hear some things from part two also, which is another very beautiful, I would say, sequencing that is happening. And the questions in the group are leading us to practices of part two nowadays. So that's a very beautiful sign that our participants have been really practicing and coming to the readiness for part two. And that was our intention as well, right? This period of integration is essentially for us all, everyone to catch up wherever you've missed, whatever depth you are looking for, you will slowly come to that level where you are ready for part two. And part two is a lot of action from what I am doing these days. Um, there's not really much action that you have gone through yet. In part one, it is just very simple practices. We are establishing the basis. But in part two, there is a lot of active work you will be doing with yourself. And this time, the workbook is going to be even
Was.
more. It has more not just the content, but it has more. I would say detailed activities, detailed things for you to do that will help in your own um, absorption, in your own practice. The practice also for week two will be uh, in itself something new. Um, but I don't really want to take so much time on part two yet. When we come there, we will go through it one by one. But I'm enjoying my time here doing the part two workbook. It's so, I can't really tell you every practice when I sit down with it in deeper inside. Every time I write a sentence there, I write an affirmation there. When I write it, I feel it. And then when I feel it, I can connect, yes, this really belongs to this chapter, right? Because I have the whole book here, right? When the whole book is there, I can constantly keep mixing content. When I'm writing in one chapter, I will mix, right? And Preeti ji has been very beautifully reviewing everything so that I stay true to the book as well, right? So this is what is going on. I'm really enjoying this time. The time available is being utilized very productively so that we can have the book ready for you timely and make it available timely for all of you. So that's what is going on. I am really enjoying my time. So without wasting any further time, I will request and invite Nandita ji to come and start her session for us today.
Namaste to everyone. I hope
Uh,
I'm audible.
Yes, yes, absolutely, yes.
So, thanks to all of you all who are present here. And just very quickly, I'll introduce myself. I'm Nandita from Mumbai, and I'm really blessed that I was gifted Unified uh, by a friend of mine. She said, "Why don't you be a part of Unified?" Though she connects with Hindi section, and Meena Di from Thana, who's conducting the Punjabi Unified. So I'm really blessed and thank Babaji to pull me here. So let's begin with today's practice. So each and everyone has our book. So let's take a minute of silence, embracing the unified book, centering our heart. And let's thank Mahavatar Babaji, Subhash Patri ji, Roger Lackner, Preeti ji, and Sailesh ji, all our gurus, all the angels present here, and everyone who's on the Zoom right now. Thank I call upon all of these people to come and surround us so that this session becomes a wonderful session today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yes, we all know Unified is a course of truth and practical guidance from Mahavatar Babaji. So, it's directly delivered to us, and we are all blessed to be gaining his guidance. Well, it's helped us learn through the channel truth, to how to channel truth and practical guidance when we were unified with ourselves. We have developed all the divine qualities by simply being unified with ourselves. And these divine qualities are nothing but love, happiness, intelligence, healthfulness, peacefulness, and abundance. So we've got abundance everywhere, even here right now. So that's really wonderful. And what I feel is it's a system with step by step instructions. So when we follow as per the book, and when this will help us transform ourselves and comfortably reunite with our higher self. Now, well, I've given a brief of this. Simply, what I feel unified is. Unified is nothing but a simple, which is simply joined as one thing, or there is no separation at all. All parts are working together. That's a simple definition of unified. Like our universe, uh, the meaning of universe, if a literal meaning I could say, meaning of universe is uni, which is one, and verse, which is turned. So the universe turned into one. Everything turned into a single whole. So everything here is a single whole. Just that we are different atmas, we are different souls, occupying different bodies. But if we see, we are just one thing, single whole. Everything that exists, all the space, time, energy, matter, you, me, our thoughts, the stars, the emptiness as well, all of it together is one thing, it's one whole. It's so beautiful. So, I just want to give a simple example of unified. Your body, your hands, heart, lungs, brain, all are different. But when you unify it, when you start walking, they all coordinate with each other. and you just need to you just think without thinking they are coordinating. So it's one person walking together. There's so much of unified thing happening on its own. And if you see, if I give this example as not unified or ununified, uh, any autoimmune diseases, what will they do? All your parts will get damaged. No, nothing will sync with each other. Then how would you be walking on your own? So this is what I felt. And a very common example: mind wants money, and heart wants peace. Body is tired, slogging here and there, and the higher self is totally ignored. What happens? You feel split. This is absolutely a non-unified concept. But if you see, at the same time, when the body, mind, higher self, all are together, all are listening to the same inner silence, the decision feels clear because nothing inside is fighting with each other. There is no chaos, there is no grumbling, everything is clear. That is what unified is. Unified doesn't mean that you lose all your parts. It means that your parts stop fighting with each other and remember that they are one. Oneness, we talk of oneness, so that is one. Like an orchestra, like violins, drums, flutes, tablas, all are different. But when they're unified, a lovely song is played. So that's called unified. Huh? With the symphony of all these things and the gist of unified, I'm coming back to our unified book. It's divided into three parts. First part, developing a technique for conscious communication with your higher self. The second part is defining your highest desires and learning the mechanic of manifestation. And the third part is expanding your tools of guidance. So we're slowly going to take up all these. But today, the practice is we're practicing on part one, and the second week, recognizing your higher self's name. Well, we've now it's been so many days. We have already read the book. We've read the second week. As we are revising, we've read the second week chapter as well. So I'm not going to read the chapter again, but I'm just going to take you through some things from the chapter and some things that my inner self made me say. So we have experienced love in our heart, which is through the gentle palpitation, and this is the creation of everything here, everything around, be it my bed, be it my nature, be it you, be it me. We all have this common thing, which is love, the palpitation that's happening in our heart. Our heart is connected to all the creations, and it is the love that we feel which is the connector. So it's because of love we are connected to each and every one. Well, in the first lesson, we've learned that very beautifully. And physical body is the small portion of ourselves. The rest of ourselves is made up of love that's experienced, as we all are of the same creation. So we experience love. And because we experience love, we are able to connect with each other today. For now, it might be easier to differentiate between our lower selves and our higher selves, but it's not correct. There is no lower self, there is no higher self. We are one. We are one self, one with everything and everything, everyone else as well. We are all the same love and all one and connected. Very beautifully said by one of our, I mean, people who provide give us practices. She said each and every word in this unified book has some weightage. So we need to think of each and every word which has been uh, put into these in this book by uh, Sailesh ji, and translated and made it so well for us to understand. So coming back to our higher self has never lost touch with us. uh, it's with us, and it has all God qualities unlike our lower self. It knows everything and is present everywhere. It waits to reunite with our whole self. So here again it says it wants to reunite with us, because right from the time we've taken birth till this stage, so much of chaos has happened that we've forgotten the intuition, the voice, the silent noise that we get, the sounds that we get, uh, well, the guidance that we get from our higher self. So here, very beautifully, the book says uh, it serves us, and it leads us to a life full of love, peace, bliss, abundance, and safety. So serving someone is a wonderful seva. So this book has served us, our higher self has served us right from childhood, and we are now reuniting with it, with him, her, it, whatever. Well, we've experienced the voice of our higher self all the time. Unfortunately, our own false fears and limitations cut it off, put it aside. For now, we could leave it aside and slowly, in these louder times when everything is so chaotic, we again mellow down. We are silent, and we try to get into ourselves, and gradually we will rely on the wisdom, because it is the source of perfect knowledge which we have received through unified and through our higher self. Well, as said earlier, it knows everything and it's everywhere, and has one goal, that we live a happy, fulfilled, and abundant life. So let's say you have a normal mind, mine is a normal mind. There's so much of it's so much of noisy, it's so much of worried, and it has so much of planning going on. Uh, And you also have a higher self, which is absolutely quiet, peaceful, wise, and is always there, always with you and always there. But this week, so when the higher self is always there, you don't need to worry about anything. Only when you get to know and when you reunite with your higher self, you will be confident, and this chaos will not happen. I'll just give you an example, today's example. My WhatsApp was blocked. uh, Uninvited influences. So at 4 o'clock, I get to see that my WhatsApp is blocked, and I get panic attack. कि आज तो I have to take this. I'm going to be taking this Zoom, and I've prepared so well. So Babaji, what has happened? What will I do now? So I called up Shilpa, Shilpa Sharma. I told her, please message Saxena ji, please message Monali, please message Neha, tell them to send you the Zoom ID for English practice. And just before, like, I got the message at 5 o'clock, and I was at ease. Till then, I was just silently sitting in one place, talking to my higher self, कि जितना भी आपने करवाया है, यहाँ जितना भी मैंने किया है, वॉट एवर आई हैव डन टुडे or I'm practicing, it will go in veins. So please don't let it go in veins. So now let's come back. This week we are going to learn about the name of our higher self. And so you could find it fast when the life gets loud. So whenever you are in trouble, whenever you are in problem, take a silent pause for some time and get in touch with your higher self. You will get peace. Now, what does the name mean? Name is simple. It cannot be Nandita or Priya or Shivam. It could be anything. It's a feeling we get from our body when our higher self is here. So it's a kind of feeling. It could be a lovely, it could be an example of warm, clear, still, spacious, home, light, quiet, Joshua, Amy, Anasya, Babaji, Guruji, Shiva, Kali, Mango, Lotus. It could be everything. It depends on the situation. When you are in that silent space, that one little silent space of yours will give you that name. You need to be alert. So your name could be different from mine. You have a different higher self. I may have a different higher self. And it could change every time, or it could not change. It can change anytime. That's what I felt. And that's the point. When it's going to be changing, then why do we worry so much about, Array, we've not received our higher self's name? We are without our higher self. It's one universe and different doorways. So leave the doors open. The doors will open slow and steadily. So why are we bothering so much? A question. Why do we bother so much? Now, if you get something like be calm, your brain is not going to register this higher self's name. But at the same time, if you get something like stillness, and you are this is a specific word, so your nervous system will certainly know that this is the address, this is the higher self. And whenever it talks about stillness, okay, I have to be connected, we need to be connected with each other. So the name is a speed dial for peace. This is what I derived. Your higher self's name will be a speed dial for you, as some, which is peace for you. Now, just take a simple example. I woke up. Um, an example of a coffee cup. I woke up early morning. I know my schedule. Everything is in mind. With my normal mind, I happen to spill my coffee, and then the chaos begins. And then my mind starts jittering, jattering, and puzzling me. And then I start telling myself, "Oh, I'm late. I'm late to work. Oh, there's so much of chaos around. I'm so fool and I'm so clumsy. What did I do when I have so much in my plate and I've ruined my day," and all such things. So when I'm thinking all these things, my body feels very tight. And when my body is tight but natural, this what is all this happening? This is nothing but my mind talking to me and making me into that fear zone. Ki sab satyanash ho gaya. Everything is spoiled. Now, since we are in unified, and once we go through the practice and the practice moments are taken, what will I do in this situation? I'll breathe. I'll take a minute and breathe. Okay, ho gaya. It's happened. It's spilled. It's done. The action is done. Now what? Now clean up. Clean the place. Take 2 minutes. For these 2 minutes, 2 seconds, take that whatever time you have for yourself, and everything goes quiet and still. Your shoulders are dropped and there is no thought at all. This is the zero, the zero moment, zero time, when there is no thought at all. Now, at this moment, ask yourself, could I call this 2 second feeling something like it made me soft, something like it gave me a little space, something like okay, ठीक है, हो गया. So now I register this. Okay, for this 2 minutes, for these 2 seconds, I got this word. This word popped up, and that's it. Soft is the higher self name for me today. That's what I feel, because the entire chaos was taken away by this little soft that came into my mind. Now I have reached work. How am I going to use this? I'm going to give you an example of this. So when I reach work, there's a meeting that I take. The first meeting goes amazing because yes, I've gone through the silent prayers, silent practice. I'm fresh in mind. I've taken up one meeting. It's gone wonderful. But at the same time, there's another meeting after an hour, and I take that meeting, and somebody starts criticizing me, especially my ideas, not me, but my ideas. Now, when the ideas are criticized, I get into that stress zone. Now, what? This idea is being criticized. For that instant itself, I get into a silent zone for a second. For a second, for 2 seconds, I am in silent. I think of soft and take one simple breath. So, again, I'm not fighting with this stress. I just remembered my higher self, which exists with me. And again, my jaws, they fall down, they are unclenched for like, say 5%, 10%. And this 5% is my higher self, which is online. So I'm at ease and I'm at peace. So again, I've got peace here. So this is how I used my soft over here. Now understand, we are not becoming spiritual. We are getting practical. Now, because here we are getting peace with everyone. And when we have peace with everyone, there are no wars at all, there are no fights at all, and there is no pressure as well. That's unified, and that's calm, and that's the name. So now simply, if no one, if you get no name, I when I was going through Hindi and English practices, there were few friends in our practice. They were not getting names. Okay, they're not getting name. Fine. It's something which is blank, which is awaited, which is waiting. So simply take it as blank. Simply take it as waiting. And whenever you get the name in near future, but till then blank is your higher self. Live with it. Enjoy it. Love it. So we are not making up any names. We are just remembering what love, peace is already called in the system. This is a system. Unified is a system. And in this system, we are going step by step in discipline so that we take everything perfectly. So now the name is the doorway, as I said earlier, and you don't have to walk the whole path. Just touch the door, and everything is there for you. So different names, same universe, that's unified. The universe is a blanket, and your higher self name is the shape it takes on you. So beautifully, these lines are being said, and it's really amazing. Now let's find the name. It's making something new. It's not making something new, it's recognizing what was always there. So now that you've recognized what was always there, now it's perfectly natural for you to doubt it, because since childhood till now you never got this bulb of your higher self, but now suddenly you get these names. Like somebody gets a name called Babaji, or another one gets a name like Guruji, or somebody gets a name like Ganesha. In that case, they start doubting. So you don't need to doubt. Please don't doubt at all. And don't worry about it. Once we keep practicing, the doubts will get cleared, and you won't even remember of what you had doubted. So now this week, our quiet period could be far up to 15 minutes. Well, I've taken the entire gist of finding our higher selves name. We're going to have a quiet period for 15 minutes, enjoying the feeling of love, centering ourselves, centering our heart. And if you feel anxious, don't worry, just lie down for some time. But remember to read the chapter slowly and understand each and every sentence of it. Because doing that, I could take all this. Well, this week, you could say, I am love, and I send love to whoever you want to send. Be it a person, be it a planet, plant, a pet, a situation, a work, or anything, or even something that has really, maybe my phone. I sent love to WhatsApp that please get back because my entire work is on WhatsApp. So this was something because in today's world, we are so much connected with technology that if I don't have my network, if I don't have my WhatsApp, if I don't have my Zoom, if I don't have things in proper place, I can't do this what I'm doing right now. So yes, I sent love to my WhatsApp. So you can send it anywhere in the universe. Feel the love going from your heart to anywhere you are sending it. This is not a mental exercise, it's actually transmitting love energy. Energy that definitely dissolves all problem. Now, this week before going to bed, take some time to thank your higher self for all the guidance and love that you received. And then transmit your love energy everywhere you choose. And then go to sleep transmitting love. Well, thank you so much for hearing, letting me have this revision done. We'll take question sessions after the meditation, after the silence period. While we are going through the meditation, while we are going through our silence period, just remember this particular thing. My beautiful higher self, please give me my name now. So, when we are going through the meditation, I'm going to uh, tell this. And when we say this, we'll have to say, we are not going to ask because asking doesn't make anything. We're going to say this so that we get it if we haven't received it till now. So, do we take time? Do we take a minute? Does somebody want to
Yeah.
have a glass of water?
Thank you. Thank you. Very, very beautiful explanation. You have connected all the knowing of the chapter as well as beyond to the practical application. And that is the true purpose of this book, right? Knowing is useless if you don't apply it to the life.
Absolutely.
Otherwise, you don't experience changes. So, you have very beautifully connected everything. So, thank you. Thank you for doing this. Um, some things I have learned as well, and that's what the purpose is, right? Each one of us is here to learn what I missed. So nice, and everyone experiences the knowledge from their own perspective, and that is what introduces a newness to the expression. So when you are expressing, lot of things are coming out from your experience, and that is new to me. So, to this is why in the beginning I had requested everyone that just be open to receiving whatever is coming, and you will certainly find beautiful, lovely things that will come through. So, thank you for doing that. I am ready with the music. to for the quiet period, so you can start the practice, and then at the end, then we can talk forever.
So, uh, well, in this quiet period, it's not necessary that you may want to close your eyes. You can even keep your eyes open. There's nothing that you put your specs down or wear it up. It's all up to you, however you are comfortable. And the only thing is sit in a place where you are absolutely comfortable and enjoy this silent period. Yeah, so let's begin this quiet period now. I have Babaji, Guruji, and all my higher selves, everyone around me here in this beautiful silent period right now. I'm grateful to all. Uh, I'm going to take this right from the crown. Uh, so, you from the universe, we have beautiful, wonderful rays coming down, beautiful white rays coming down through our crown chakra, entering with lots of love that universe has spread around. It's the universal love that all the orbits are in place. All the planets are rotating around the universe in the perfect way as it should be, in the discipline that it should be. So that's nothing but universal love that universe is spreading everywhere. So this universal love is, we're receiving a lovely white light which is coming through our crown, penetrating, getting in with lots of love, and well, covering the entire forehead. After the forehead, it's getting down into our eyes. This love has spread, the white light love has spread all into our eyes, which helps us see. The visualization is through our eyes. Further, it comes down to our nose. Again, our sensory organ with, with, with which we are breathing right now. We're living. Because if we stop breathing, we're not living. Our ears. At the same time, we are inhaling love and exhaling love at the same time. So our breath is going on, and the white light is also spreading in each and every cell of our body. Our shoulders are relaxed, getting this wonderful white light going through it, spreading through our elbows, our palms and fingers, coming to our throat, the throat chakra, which helps us with lovely words that we speak. And when this love light is falling in, penetrating through our throat, love spreads around. Further, get to our heart center, into the palpitation that we hear, The white light is spreading all around through our lungs, ribs, full of love, getting down towards solar plexus and then towards our navel and the entire stomach region, knee, liver, everything around in that section. This white light again moves down towards our root chakra and the lower abdomen. Here, this root chakra, from this root chakra, it directly, the roots start spreading and they get into the earth. So, from the universe, love spreads deep into the earth through the roots that are out from our root chakra. And all God qualities are spreading through these roots from our root chakra. Be it love, be it bliss, joy, infinite, abundance, contentment, completeness, wisdom. So, roots are always spreading, and this way, all the God qualities are spreading in earth, Mother Earth. So much of love around. This light now penetrates through your thighs, knees, calf, shin, your heels, your foot, and your toes. Now, again, from your toes, it's getting connected to Mother Earth. Wonderful. It is so beautiful that the universal love is being connected to Mother Earth through our body. So it's all one. We are all one. Everything, everywhere. This same light is coming back from Mother Earth to our toes. Wow. Foot, heels. So now, love of universe and love of Mother Earth combined are coming back through the same way as it went out. From our heels, this light gets into our calf and shin. Through our knees, our calves, our thighs, our lower abdomen, our root chakra. Well, we'll wait here for some time for the light of universe and earth be at our root space sometime, spreading love of both, because these roots are again penetrated deep into earth. From here, it's getting ahead into our spine, into our navel section, our stomach area, solar plexus, back to the heart, centering of heart, throat, our neck, our shoulders. Well, they become very stiff. Since the light of universe and earth both are penetrating in, slow and steadily, our shoulders will release. Our hands, elbows, palm, fingers, our jaw, our teeth, gums, our face, nose, ears, eyes, third eye, and then back to crown. Still at our crown there. Right. Now that love is flowing beautifully from universe to earth and earth to us back, this is the time when I say, my beautiful higher self, please give me my name now. If you received the name, thank your higher self for sharing the name. If you've not received the name, then also thank, because it's the blank that you have it. The higher self is blank at this time. Sometime let the breathing go on, full of love. We can now come out slowly from this level of, from our meditation state. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can rub your hands and keep it on your eyes. Try to open your eyes when your palms are on your eyes. And with a beautiful smile, come back. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Just take a moment. So, how was the experience, Nandita ji? Experience of leading the quiet period practice.
It was wonderful. Thank you so
Good.
much for choosing me.
You chose yourself. We are all going through transformation, and we are presented opportunities to test it. Every now and then we are in that mode. So you saw an opportunity, you took the opportunity,
Yes,
right? And this will help um, your confidence, your level of confidence in what you are learning. And as your internal framework is very practical, you are learning and applying, and you are seeing what it does. It's almost like scientific, right? You are practicing, and that's the beautiful part of it. It doesn't matter that you become 100% that. It doesn't really matter. But even if you have picked up 5% of it and applied it, that is much more useful than learning 100% and doing nothing with it,
yes,
right? That
yes,
is so. Even if you have grown 5%, perfect. And we still have a long journey to go through. We still have two more parts, and um, in the initial stage, we are just setting the stage right now. In part one, we have just set the stage. So I'm really grateful that you are able to share what you have learned and test for yourself, where am I? What have I learned from this whole thing, and how am I going to use it? Because if you are able to apply whatever you have learned, if you are able to apply now, in the next part, it will become so much easier, so much more um, useful as well. So that's how I feel. Beautiful um, sort of message for everyone, that we are learning practical skills. These are skills we are learning, skills to deal with things. So thank you for sharing that, Nandita ji. Anyone has any questions for me or for Nandita ji, you can ask the questions. Otherwise, I have a topic.
Well,
I'm
I'm thankful
always,
to everyone who sent messages to me in chat.
yeah, thank you.
Much. And believe me, this revision is really helping us because here we are learning on ourselves. Uh,
Ah,
we're learning on ourselves. We're practically,
yes.
uh, Kumar Dangi has raised.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, Kumar ji. You can unmute. Yeah,
Atmabandhu, Pitiri, Shailesh
Pramod.
ji, Nandita ji. Thank you so much, Nandita ji. You gave us so many nuggets. One of them is I have to go back to review again, but one of those I put in my list. Daily, remember you mentioned about we are struggling. Head is looking for money, heart is looking for love and peace, and we struggling this one. Once you unified, this gonna be resolved. So thank you so much sharing different perspective. This is everybody can get this nugget. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to more of this. Okay, Nandaji, thank you so much.
That's fine.
Thank you. Thank you, Kumarji. So, head is looking for money, heart is looking for love. Which is bigger?
Heart
I
is
will
Which
bigger.
is which is
love
more
is
important?
love.
Love is love and
Ah,
peace. Yeah.
As you said, it's the common denominator.
how? Let me explain that now in a different way. In
Please.
a very different. So, a beautiful example has come up. So, let me explain it. How love will automatically include the money.
Yes.
Think about it. You can look for money, but miss out on rest of the part that love can bring to you. But if you look for love, you are getting so much more than just the money.
True. Because when you are, can I tell
Ah,
this?
sure. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah.
So when you are centered with love, this love frequency starts flowing with all the to all the sources, to all the people from where you are going to get money. So money will automatically be in abundance. The only thing is, since you have so much of love flowing around, love attracts love. That's it.
Yeah.
It,
Excellent.
and
Uh,
ultimately, the love that you are looking for, or the money that you are looking for, is to feel good, right? Feel good only. That's the only purpose of money. I
Yes.
want to feel secure. What is secure? Feel secure means feel good. No problem, no trouble, right? That's what we are looking for. So the
Yes.
purpose of money is to feel good. And when you have love, it is much more than feel good.
Yes.
You are when you are in the state of love, your own, it is your state, huh? Now no more receiving or giving. You are that. When you become love, then your state is such that, think of it, and the state of God. That is what God is, right? If you
Yes.
are love, then you have become God. And then in that state, you will not even feel deficiency of anything. Forget about money, and money will not be necessary anymore, because what money can bring will already be there with you,
Right.
right? And
Right.
there are things which money cannot bring, but you will still have those just because you have become love. Money cannot buy you peace.
True.
Money cannot buy you good health, right? Money cannot buy you good relations,
Absolutely.
right? So money is a very limited resource. We don't realize that. Love is abundant resource. It can manufacture anything that you want. That's my practical experience. So understanding this, that when, why do I look for a candlelight? I have the floodlight, right?
Yes.
Use the floodlight. Why candle? Money is like a candle, but you have the floodlight that will bring what money cannot bring. And actually, you are looking for that only. You do not know. Why? Because you have blindsided everything else but money,
Hmm.
right? So we are this is ignorance. It's ignorance, right? In ignorance, we forget the big picture. And then we get so focused on one thing, it is called limiting. We limit ourselves.
So this was a
That's
practical example. that I could put forward. So I
Mm,
said, because this is happening throughout the world.
mm.
So I thought of having this example here.
Yes, yes. So
Mhm.
understanding why I raised this topic of being able to comprehend in our own mind also. This will help. This is now actually part three. I have started talking now. Um, when we ask for or when we desire global peace
Mm,
or something good for the nature,
yes.
who benefits?
All
Your and I am part of that all. I am not separate.
separate. All is
So exactly. So instead of asking for peace for myself, if I say I want peace for the entire universe, I am receiving my part already, but I am now expanded,
yes. This is the third
right?
part. Yes.
Ah, so think about it. If you, let's say, you say, let all beings in my colony, in my locality where I am living, right? Let them be prosperous and abundant. So when this becomes my desire, right? What happens? Who gets benefited ultimately? It's me. Why? Because when everyone around me is abundant, I will have the effect of that,
Yes.
right? There won't be anybody fighting around me because everybody has everything. Who
Yes.
will fight? Nobody will fight. Everybody will be in giving mode. Everybody will be peaceful, right? When you have peace around you, you have no disturbance. You automatically become peaceful. This is the this is the understanding of nature that we need to develop. Huh? Think of a tree. A
Yes.
tree, you cut one, it's a huge, big, healthy tree, you cut one branch,
Okay.
right? It looks odd to you for some time and then you get used to it.
True.
What hap- but as far as the tree is concerned, it still remains to be a tree.
Yes.
It keeps on doing the function, its characteristics do not change.
They are same.
It, it remains to be a tree, right? How about humans? What do we do?
We start running from pillar to post.
Exactly, right? For us, this the mind that we have creates a separation from nature. We forget that we are integral part of that nature,
True.
right? So everything in nature is connected to me. A branch of a tree, when it is cut, I am impacted, but not the way humans think. I am
Mm.
impacted as the nature is. Nature is a system of interdependence. Everything helps each other be what it wants to be.
Yes.
Everything in nature is that way. It helps or supports everything else in being what it wants to be. Nobody interferes with each other. But humans, because they think they are separate from nature, and it's like unknowingly we have, because of the ego, I am separate from everything else, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have created a barrier, and that barrier doesn't let us experience being part of nature.
Absolutely. Yes.
Hmm? So what we learned in here, that separation from the higher self, why we feel separated from the higher self is because we have introduced our thoughts in between as a barrier. I am separate. And from that originates everything else that I experience now. So when we dissolve this barrier, this is a mental barrier, it's just a thought. So when you dissolve that barrier, what happens? You merge back with the nature.
Yes.
And that merging back with nature is what? Merging with higher self.
Higher.
Higher self is still nature. And
Yes.
higher, the important part of the word higher self is the self. Higher is not, it has no meaning. He has very clearly said that. We forget that it is also me. That is self. And that is that part of me which has not separated from nature.
That's, can we say that's our monad, or that's the Atma?
Yeah, yeah. Whatever helps you understand it, just do that. Hmm?
Okay.
But all I'm saying is that ultimately, each one of us has to understand this. Now, when you spread beyond self, right? So, when my higher self is part of the nature, Nandita's higher self is also part of the same nature,
Yes.
right? The tree outside is also that. Right?
Same.
Everything is part of that nature, right? So nature is the existence, and I am not separate from it. I cannot exist without the nature either,
Yes.
right? So that understanding, when we begin to understand that, our expansion happens. The lower self and higher self begin to feel comfortable together. I begin to remove the barrier through my thinking, changing of the thought. And when I begin to change my thought, I start merging back with the nature. And then again, the primary characteristic of nature is being what it is. Just being. The tree doesn't um, feel any different. It just remains being a tree. You cut as many branches as you want. You take out any fruits out of it, it doesn't matter. Tree still stays to be a tree. And
Same.
that's what we need to learn, that when we merge back, we become the same way. We become true to our nature. Then, when my barriers are removed, then I become true Shailesh. And then I just remain. It doesn't matter what happens around me, I stay being Shailesh.
Yes.
Right? That is the key. So, once the barrier is removed, when you become the self, no higher, lower, the self, then you become true to the self,
Hmm.
right? And what is the most important component, which we all have heard it many times. So, all the people who have been through the process say that the examples are right in front of us, but we are unable to comprehend it.
Hmm.
Think about it. The difference between our wider existence versus the one that we know, right?
Hmm.
The difference is movement.
Okay. Movement.
Movement is the thing which separates me from my existence, my movement.
How?
Chitta, chitta vritti,
Ah, correct.
right? You heard that word, right?
Correct.
So, if you look at all the images that have been created of sadhus, for example, sitting under a tree with his eyes closed. What is he doing? He is stopping the movement, bringing the movement to the minimum,
Okay.
physically and mentally, both.
Both.
Mind, the characteristic of mind is what? It is chanchal. It is
Tension. It,
continuously vibrating, moving, constantly, right? Producing thoughts. So,
so stillness is something which we need to derive, is what you're saying.
stillness will take us more and more towards the self.
Okay.
Our stillness is what helps. It supports our coming back to the self. It doesn't mean that you become inactive, right? And also understand mind and body are very well interlinked. Why does everyone say that in for meditation sit in one place and become still? What is the purpose?
So that there's no movement.
Your
One
body becoming still supports the mind becoming still. They are interlinked, and this
yes.
is scientifically proven. When body becomes still, mind auto. What does mind spend most of its energy in? Is that primal instinct of protection. There is a special component of your mind, of your brain, which is constantly alertly watching danger. And when you become still, that component shuts down. So big energy expense goes away from the mind. And
Yes.
then it feels comfortable, it feels secure, it feels safe. And that is what helps becoming quiet. And as the mind becomes quiet, body's systems also start becoming quieter. They are interlinked, they feed onto each other. It's like a cycle,
Yes.
right? So that is this whole process. What is it? Coming to stillness, right? Coming to stillness, body and mind together. And that body mind becoming still helps us remove that surface movement. And
Mm.
then you can actually see the image, not in terms of the I image, but in terms of an existence, right? So to know our true being, you have to become still. When the more we become still, the more we come closer to our totality or the existence that we are, each one of us, right? So this is the key, stillness. But mind will not let you know it. Mind feels insecure when you become quiet.
Silent. When you become
Uh,
silent, it is what
It will,
happens.
it is very creative in producing stories, and it will produce. It will pick up one small thing and then create a big story that will make you uncomfortable in the mind. And the mind is happy now, it is able to move and work. And that movement of the mind will not let you sit still. So this is a coordinated effort. So the more we pause, this is why in all our practices we have this quiet period. Is quiet. What is the meaning of being quiet? Means come to stillness. Even for 15 minutes, if you are able to come to that quietness, that stillness, you will experience your own bigger existence, your own expanded existence. And the more we are able to stay quiet, the more we are able to stay in stillness, the more permanent this state will become, right? So it's this is our normal daily life problem that as long as I am in my heart, everything is good, but as soon as I go to work, everything changes, sir. My boss, he is so bad, my goodness, right? So that stillness goes. The problem is because that stillness has gone away. I am in movement. And in body, you have to be in movement. So what we are learning is that how does mind and body coordination come to a perspective of stillness. Let it operate the way it wants to operate, but from the background, in the background, you are operating from the stillness and peace.
Mm.
Then the life experience begins to change. Then life begins to support your state of being at peace. Everything around you will vibrate at that frequency.
Okay.
Ah, so understanding this will be very helpful, that my inner state creates my experiences. So the to make it more permanent, you have to staying in hard spaces, basically going beyond the mind,
Yes. Not
right?
allowing mind to.
Once you are beyond the mind, you are in the heart. And beyond the mind is possible only when you have much less movement in the mind. Then you transcend the mind, and in that state of transcendence, you will feel nothing but love and all the products of love. This is my experience. I am i'm I'm able to go into that cave
Okay.
so that I can stay still mentally and physically.
Hope I'm able to apply this when I'm working as well.
You don't have to force yourself.
Okay.
Nobody should force. So the key is start from the point of origin instead of um, start from the root point of origin.
Mm.
So if your state is that state of peace and joy and love, then your experiences will be that only. It doesn't matter where you are. Go to work or anywhere, hospital, anywhere. When
Anyway.
you are in that state, you will experience nothing but what you are vibrating at. So, practically, for our being practical life, is we have to constantly be aware of thoughts, right? And that awareness of thoughts comes from meditation. The
Yes.
practice of meditation is nothing but training ourselves to be aware of where my awareness is all at all points in time. Right? So when you are cooking, for example, you've seen how we have created the workbook. There's a cooking activity. So when you are cooking, that's the purpose of this whole thing, is practical application of knowing, right? So when you are cooking, be aware of your thoughts, right? Becoming aware of your thoughts helps you stay in the present, actually.
Mm.
Understand this thing. The whole mechanics is to keep you in the present, because God exists only in the present.
Yes.
God is neither past nor future.
No future.
God just exists, right? And that existence you cannot experience unless you are in that moment, in the presence. You have to be present. And for experiencing, being present means what? Being in synchronization. Your mind and body are together doing the work that you are doing. Cooking. So we introduce activities there. Okay, bring this thought in your mind. Instead of letting mind create its own thoughts, bring this thought, affirmation.
Yes.
Bring this thought in your mind that connects you with your cooking activity. So your mind and activity are now synchronized. That means you are in the present. You will come back to the present. That's how the workbook is being designed. Know it. I am working on the workbook, and like my total focus right now is that only, that how can we make sure that the practicality of learnings is easy. So practical um, tips have been provided that, okay, during your travel, Instead of letting your mind wander, give it a thought. It is a monkey. Give it a banana, it will sit satisfied, right? So give it a banana. It will get busy with that thought, create its own story of that thought, but then keeps you in the present. This is important things that I'm trying to explain to you is that coming to the present, the whole practice is about coming to the present, staying in the moment, not letting your mind wander. Give it the direction you want it to be, right? Then you will see how things change significantly. The more you are able to do it, the more you will stay in the state. So at work also, when you are at work, feed the thoughts to your mind. This is you must have heard many participants have also shared that when I go to work, before I leave home, what do? I close my aura, clean and close my aura, and I come out of the house. Also, I send love and light to all thought forms around me.
Mm.
Okay? And now you extend it to the office. Send love and light to the office before you leave. So, what you are doing, you are setting your state to the state of love and light as you move forward, connecting to that thing called office.
Mm.
Okay. And if you want, you can go deeper into the office. Send love and light to individual things there, people, assets, machines, computers, facilities, coffee machine, everything.
Mm.
Bring you all that you have to do is from a state of love, bring awareness to the coffee machine. That's it. Your
Mm.
love has gone. Remember each one of those existences with a state of love. So when you go there, this is going to actually, this is now embedded in your thought,
Mm.
right? This
Yes.
coffee machine is nothing but is an expression of love. It serves me all the time. It helps me stay awake at work,
Yes.
right? So that's how you begin to connect with each one of those people and equipment, machines, whatever you have, with the perspective of love. In that state, when you connect, it will produce nothing but love for you. That
Yes.
experience you get there will be nothing but love. And imagine now it's how it will impact you. So, in your office, you are sitting there and experiencing love from everywhere. What would be your performance?
Amazing.
Ah, see,
Gold.
this is how it is connected. And what will your performance being excellent do? Bring prosperity to you.
True.
Your abundance will reach you automatically
What?
just by switching one thought
Yes.
that this place where I come for work is actually for my abundance.
Mm.
It feeds me love in all possible ways. We are going to be doing it actually in part two. So, just knowing this itself is how do we stay connected? Staying in that space is just by incorporating our awareness to be filled with love. Nothing but love, nothing but love, everything. And you will be amazed at how love chases you.
Mm.
It will stay you, it will make you stay in that state. And the more you stay there, the more permanent it's going to become. And then ultimately, you are going to be that.
Yes.
So this is so all starts from one thing called movement, right? The mind creates movement. That's its nature.
Neha ji has a question.
Yes, yes. Ah,
Will
Neha
you
ji.
take that? Uh,
How to do mental work while being at heart? Okay. You will know this better in the next part. You are already asking questions of part two. Your experience sharing, by the way, in your Hindi group was also part two experience actually. That experience has come to you because it's preparing you for part two.
Okay.
So know that. Right
एक
now,
प्रश्न
ah, yes,
please
yes.
please
Let
please
me
go ahead.
just tell Neha ji about mental work and being in heart, right? Heart is the bigger set. If you understand set theory, heart is the bigger set. Mental work is a subset of the heart work. They are not separate. Heart is a little component of the mind, is a little component of the heart. What heart has done is, heart has created a thing called mind and given it movement, because heart itself doesn't have movement. Heart is absolutely still. Why? Because it has no two. There is nothing else to
Mm,
move to. There is no space there. So what it has done, it has created a thing called a mind, which has been given the characteristic of movement. Movement creates time, movement creates separation, movement creates space. They are all connected. All these are characteristics of third dimension. If you know about dimensions, right? So we are living in third dimension,
third
where
dimension.
time, space, and distance, these are characteristics of the mind also, because of movement. If mind doesn't have movement, it becomes the heart.
Hmm.
It's thing. Remember the example of the iceberg? Iceberg. What happens? Mind is the iceberg. It has two parts. One part is above the surface and another part below the surface. But it's still the mind. Why? It is because it is solidified. And still it is floating in a huge ocean, water.
Hmm.
That is the heart. So when the iceberg melts, no movement, it becomes water.
Hmm.
That is what mind is. So understanding mind. So then why did that iceberg get created? Why was that creation? Why that solidification and then floating on the surface? There is a purpose to it, right? Why? Because I want to experience that. To create experience, all this whole drama is going on, right? So understanding this will help you know that mind is just a subset of the heart. Heart is much bigger, much more expansive, much more powerful. You just don't know.
Hmm.
Right? It has been helping you. Your what you call as mental work is guided by your heart only all the time. You will know about it in part two. We will be doing a lot of work on it. Right? So
Shailesh,
uh,
oh,
the
okay, what's that?
to Neha ji, being in heart doesn't. Your understanding of being in heart is slightly. It needs more work. Needs more understanding. Right? Being in heart is not becoming all goody goody and soft. One can sink in the ocean. It is water. One can sink in the ocean. Right? So being in the heart doesn't mean that you are compromising on things. It's not necessary. Heart guides you. Heart tells you the right thing to be done at that point in time. It may be cruel sometimes,
Yes.
right? So this is the heart guiding you. Mind will tell you solutions, this or that. Well, if you do this, this will happen. If you do that, mind will create its own story, create fear in your head. And from the fear, you will operate and do errors, mistakes. Right? So Nehaji, I will unmute you. If you have questions, you can ask. Okay. Yes, Kumarji, please add to this.
Sure. एक
Hello.
प्रश्न शैली जी. Yes.
हाँ,
Neha ji, let's let her talk first. Neha ji,
हाँ,
please go ahead.
हाँ.
Namaste.
Hmm.
Namaste.
Yes, we can't hear you, Nehaji.
Looks he's out of the connection. To
Hmm.
I would like to ask शैली जी, ये पूर्ण मद पूर्ण मिदा का it's पूर्ण है
Hmm.
ना? Which one is
Hmm.
closest English word? ये this is for you and Ajay ji as well. Please Ajay ji contribute.
Hmm.
I need the English word close to the Purna, or we have to use only the Purna is the English as well. Please, Shailesh ji,
Hmm.
Anjay ji. फिर इसके
Ajay
I
ji.
have another hearing after this one if I know
Yeah,
this one.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Atmabandan, Shaileshi, Kumarji, and all the masters.
Thank you.
Purnam is actually, you can say, is completeness or infinity. And there is no limitations. So we discussed the other day in spiritualism, there are three limitations: limitations in space, limitations in time, and limitation by an object. So that means there is no limitation in space, means there is no space other than it. So if you can just think of, that means if it is existence,
Hmm.
Purnam, the Lord is existence, it's Purnam,
Hmm. Hmm.
that
Hmm.
means whatever stands outside existence is become
Hmm.
non-existent.
Hmm.
So to that extent, if you can visualize yourself, the whole creation, whole solar system, the stars, space, everything. So there is no space other than the God or whatever the Purnam is, for whatever Purnam stands for. Similarly, in time also, that means it was there yesterday, today is there, and tomorrow also it will be there. There is not a single period of time when it is not there. And then it's not also limited by an object. That means there is no object separate from it. So that is Purnam. So that's why that's why it is saying Purnam Adaha Purnamidam. Purna Adaha. Ada means he's talking about the Lord. He said he is infinite. What we define now, not limited by space, limited by time, and limited by object. And then Purna Idam. Idam means this. This means the whole creation, whatever you can perceive. Because God you cannot perceive it. So that's why we are saying it Purna Idam. Purna Idam means whatever I can see, including my body and mind also. That also is infinite. So from infinite comes the infinite. Then what remains there? He's saying that also remains also infinite. So that means, so one way of understanding is, you can say like mathematical formula, from A I took out B, then I found C. So A, B, C are equal. That's what is saying mathematical term. But if we are philosophically, we are looking at it from infinite, when you are taking out infinite and what remains is infinite, that means the whole thing, the God, creation, and you, both are infinite and one. Are you getting it? How can you, otherwise you take out something from something and it remains the same. It cannot be otherwise. So that means what is happening? What you were saying, God and me and the creation, there are three entities here. The divine, and myself and this world. That means it has to be one and same. Kumarji, are you with me?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm perfectly. That's the
Today
complete.
is a different meaning I am telling. The other day I told different.
Okay.
It
Thank
is
you.
it's amazing. Just imagine. So that means indirectly what he's saying here, there is no absolute difference between Lord and you and the creation. Then if that is so, why then that is a difference? God is always smiling and I am always crying. That's what in the first chapter he said.
Yeah.
Because he created from his punnatvam. And you created from want. I want a good house, car, spouse, children. Because you are coming out of deficit. You are a beggar. So you created a begging world. And that's why in the second chapter, so that's why he's linking. He said, if you want to get out of it, how many houses you purchase, how whatever job you can create, money you can make, it's not going to satisfy you because it's matter. Matter is limited. What you do is like that dog biting the bone. So dog is biting the bone and the blood is coming from his mouth and he's sucking it. He feels that it's coming from the bone. But bone is bone dry. So similarly, what Lord is saying, okay, when you purchased the house, you felt good. So you can say, okay, when I purchased the house, I felt good. How can you say that goodness, that joy was not there in the house? He said it's like that dog biting the bone. But the fact remains that I felt good when I purchased the house. He said, because that time your mind was not seeking anything. Whatever you were seeking, like tambura, it was going on, I need. And that time when you purchased that house, the tambura stopped. So you became established in your true self. That's why this Punnatvam came into picture. So that's why you felt happy. So you thought it's coming from the house. The dog thought it is coming from the bone. But bone is bone dry. This world is bone dry. So that's why he's saying you get connected in the second chapter. And then mind will not believe. He said, come on. Soilasi can see, Pritiji can see God. I don't see. Where God is there? I don't believe in God. He said, oh, because mind needs something solid, something perceptible. Mind can accept it. Then he said, okay, God is there in your heart, not even any other place, in your heart. So you cannot say, then you may doubt, Soilasi feels it, Pritiji feels it, Bandanaji may be feeling, Manilji, but I don't feel. He said, okay, you don't know. I will get you a name also. See how cunningly, sorry, not cunningly, it's very negative. How intelligently Babaji and Roger have done it. He said, I will give you a name. It's not something philosophical. He is sitting somewhere in heaven. You don't have an access to it. He is sitting inside your heart. And he has a name. And you call him, he will guide you through. Can you see? It's like the baby is not going to the school. You said, okay, you go. I will give you chocolate. Hey, chocolate is there in the pocket. It's so beautiful. You have to expand your heart, expand your mind, and just see the concept and how beautiful it's going, and why you will also love it. Anybody for that matter will love it because we are discussing about myself. And I love myself. Each one of us love ourselves. So when we are discussing about yourself, how you cannot love it?
Thank you.
How you cannot love it?
You want to
Yes. Yeah.
Please.
So Kumarji,
Sorry.
homework for you, Kumarji.
Yes,
Huh?
please.
So today, what Ajay ji has explained is the understanding of Advait, no two.
Hmm.
There is nothing else. That's what it means, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
when you are looking for Purnam, Purnam doesn't have anything else, right?
No
So if you
second.
say no second, right? Now think of, well, okay, me and मैं पूर्ण, am I पूर्ण? I have this house which is not me. I have that road which is not me, right? So I cannot be Poon. But the Poon includes everything. For Poon, road is part of it. Think of anything, it's part of it. Anything you can imagine is part of it. Then total existence is equal to Poon. Now,
And
from
that
that
is
existence,
also,
now
yeah.
understand this, taking Poon out of Poon. So think about it. When you take something out of that total existence, are you really able to take it out? Because there is no out there. Everything is part of it. So
Yeah.
taking something in that is actually just futile. You are not taking anything. You are in it. Right? So you are part of that totality, the Purna. You are part of it. And taking anything inside it doesn't change it. It is just going from one in your stomach. It was the gas was here some time ago. Now it is here. That's it. So this part has
Yeah, that
given the
means
gas to the
God,
other.
God equal to Shailesh ji equal to the whole creation. That's simple. That is simple logic. And now
Hmm.
you can say, okay, I don't feel I am this unlimited. I am limited. I have a limited body, limited existence. But then we can say it. You can just see that the house is in your awareness. That's what this you have to remember. House is in your awareness. The road outside is in my awareness. Dubai city is in my awareness. UAE is in my awareness. Whole Middle East is in my awareness. Whole earth is in my awareness. The sky is in my awareness because I can know it. That means it has to be in it. So even if I'm limited physically, that's what I'm using it. I'm using my car. The car has a speed limit of 120, but that doesn't mean I have a speed limit of 150. If I have a Ferrari car, it can go to 500 kilometers. So that's the limitation of the car. It's not a limitation of me. So this is what we have done. I have taken the limitations of my body on me.
Ah.
But if you look at it now, sitting here, if you can see the whole thing, is there anything is not within your awareness? You can also say, okay, for the sake of argument, you said, I don't know between Honolulu and Japan, that area, I don't know. Okay. But you are saying, I do not know. That means that area, you are not knowing what is inside, but you know that area. That's why you are saying, I do not know. Are you getting the logic? Even, that's why even nothing is there also. That means that nothing, there is an isness is there, existence is there of nothing also.
Ah.
When you were sitting in the deep sleep, are you not there? Because when you got up in the morning, you said, I slept, I dreamed, and I had a deep sleep. How you knew you had a deep sleep? That means you were aware of it, even the deep sleep also. So can you see your awareness?
Hmm.
Are you this limited?
Hmm.
Our language limits our thinking and limits our experience and perception.
Hmm.
When I have temperature, I said, I am sick. Ajay Naik in his real self can never be sick. My body is sick.
Mm.
So language plays a trick. It takes it. Oh, you are small. You have to be, bow to everybody. Do this, do this, do this, do this. Oh,
Mm.
that's okay. You have to when how to explain when it says have this expansive feeling, have a grasp over it, going by the words. Okay, that is okay. That's you understanding it, but there's nothing else other than you. Can you see how it is depicting you as a person? It's not that I send love and somebody loves me. I get it. This is beyond this. That has to do with the body and mind. I'm not born here to make everybody happy. That's not the purpose. And unified doesn't do. Any scripture doesn't say. Krishna himself, his Yadav family was killed in his front, and he was also killed. But he was not crying. He was smiling.
Thank you.
This
Thank
comes
you.
from Punnattvam. What you are killing, nothing. You can't kill me. That's the smile. Gopis were crying. Gopis were crying. When gopis were crying, just see if you can understand this love, that means there was a duality. Krishna was not in Vrindavan, they were crying. That means Krishna is not in Vrindavan. If he's all forwarding, how can he not be in Vrindavan? That means physically you are looking for Krishna. That's why they had a pain. But Radha didn't have. Radha said, he's always in my heart. Can you see the difference there? That is love.
Yeah.
He's not talking about love. I see the rasgulla or the tea or the penny, what is that, idli. I saw that, Saleshi, if you come to Dubai, I'll give you the best of idlis and dosa, penny dosa. You have my invitation. I was in Hong Kong. I know what dosa is available, what is available here. Of course, if they have made at home, there's a lot, plenty of love is there.
I got beautiful idlis in Hong Kong as well. Yeah. Asha ji prepared for me. Yes.
That's why I say. But she has added that love in that.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
my humble request is not that have this grand design in mind and believe. Believe is there is a beautiful word called Shraddha. Shraddha is a faith, love, and respect. That what the scripture is saying, if Babaji is saying that you are eternal, all pervading, infinite, and you are that. Keep that in mind, then do whatever practice you are doing. Because practice may fail, because practice you are doing by using your body and mind. It has its limitations.
Thank you.
Because you are trying to see the torch, the whole forest with a small torch. That is what is our mind and intellect is.
Shailaji, can I share one more thing?
Yeah,
Sorry,
sure,
sorry.
sure. Yeah.
Goes on.
Thank you so much,
Sorry,
Ajayji.
sorry.
Thank you so much. And then Shailaji.
Thank you.
So the story goes this. All master, are we ready? Be available for me. Few minutes I would like to share. So I was thinking, since I completed Unify last year, and I was so fascinated Panchatattva
Mm.
and no judgment, no attachment. I was so blown away. It's around. We're talking higher level, but I'm talking this little bit layer in Panchatattva in universe. And
Mm.
few days ago, I was watching one of the instructor from Mahesh Yogi Foundation. He is trained as an instructor. I just want to give him credit. His name is Bharat Raj Paudel. He's from
Mm.
Nepal. And I was listening him, and he mentioning, look at this Purna. If you look at this element, 5 elements, right? They are complete. And you are part of that. How could be you thinking in a less than that perfect, less than that Purna? It's blown away. I was always thinking there's a non-judgment and non-attachment. There's so anywhere you go, these 5 elements are always like that, right? And you are made out, or you are a part of that. How you think in the less than that? You are perfect, and you are a fish in the ocean, and you are coming out the ocean and staying and suffering, something like that. You're referring, right? There is no way. That's a blown away. Last few days, and I was. This is the next level. I mean, next level. It means I was thinking and fascinated this non-judgment and non-attachment, and the next level would be you are no lesser than that. So this is a interesting. And today's discussion is somewhere around, and Nandita ji just give the golden nuggets, and Sailesh Ajay ji, it's complete this one. I just found out 3 days ago. I was watching,
Mm.
and Rosalind Fear is get a initial exposure transcendental meditation from Switzerland, right? Somehow connected. I watched this one. It's fascinating. That's I just want to share. Thank you for
Mm.
listening. Thank you.
Mm.
Back to you, Sailesh.
Yes. Thank you, Kumarji. Roger Lenfier is also a trained TM instructor.
Yes.
So he is also aware of this knowledge quite well. And he, of course, has practically also utilized the good thing about, or the, I don't know whether it is mentioned anywhere in the book, but we have been communicating separately with him as well. So in one of his messages, he mentioned that whatever he is teaching in the book, whatever came through, he has used it as such for his own communications. He still practices everything that he has written in the book. And he says that the even the channeling of this book itself has happened through that technique that he has mentioned in the book. We will do it in the part 2, that technique, right? For Kumarji, he knows yes and no signals, that one. So he has used that technique to channel information that is embedded in the book. And of course, the same thing, he has written several books afterwards. He has used the same technique, and he says you can do too. He says, it's there in the book. You learn the technique, and you can also channel it's that all knowing intelligence. You can channel from there. Everybody can do it. So that's the beautiful thing. We will doing in part 2. So thank you, Kumarji, for a lovely discussion that you got us through. It's a beautiful learning for all of us to comprehend. The mind is limited; it can comprehend only so much, but you can feel it, right? Like Ajayji's example of feeling the awareness. Everything is in your awareness. Your awareness has everything. You may not know it now, but it's in your awareness. You are aware that there is a cosmos. You are aware. Everybody is aware. Right? That's why we call I am an aware being. So understanding that it's a lovely thing. Sit one day, you can actually think about infinity. The way Ajayji has explained, just sit and think. Don't do anything. Just sit and think. Don't apply logic. Think. When I'm saying think, that means like feel it. Right? Feeling the sky, for example, I did it once. It was amazing. Like, how do I feel the sky? Just sit quietly for 5 minutes, you will have an amazing experience. Feeling the sky. Why? Because it's in your awareness, actually. You can feel anything. So, just you have to allow the noise to settle down, come to stillness, and you can connect and know everything. That's the beautiful thing. So, yes. So, Nehaji, you can now ask us what you wanted to ask.
Nehaji, you have to open the
Atmavandan
camera,
Master.
okay? You you never open
Not
the
today.
camera, okay? You have to open the
Not
camera this time.
not today, sir. Not today. Tomorrow.
Uh,
Next.
mm,
Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead.
Uh, Sir, Atmavandan Masters. Sir,
mm,
sir, sir, I want to ask, while doing any mental work, as you
mm,
told, that the mind is like
mm,
jumping monkey. While doing, if in morning we are doing practice, so we are settled down in our heart. But while doing mental work, that heart feeling goes slowly down,
mm,
and we completely absorbs in mental work. So
mm,
our
mm,
awareness in heart generally graduates, but gradually it fades.
mm.
So what we can do for that?
That's what I mentioned a little while earlier, that with practice, you will stay longer and longer in that state of being in the heart. Longer and longer, right? Initially, it is going to be less. And primary reason is that you have no awareness of your own awareness. You lose track of your own awareness. Actually, this is what you are saying. Doing mental work, basically, what you are doing is you are flowing into a stream of thoughts, forgetting where you are, who you are. You don't know. Your thoughts have
There's
taken
lots
over
of things,
now.
different thing,
Huh.
while talking someone, then doing the system, then talking, then
Hmm. Hmm.
engaging in system, then
Yeah.
slowly that feeling means it is not.
The,
I want it to be continued.
let's
That is.
No, understand it. Your expectation has a problem. When you are, let's say you are working on some software.
Mhm.
Okay. Right
Mhm.
now, when you are working on a software, you are fully focused on the software. You are actually in the present. And that is your state of the heart. If you are
And while
there.
I'm
But
talking with someone,
if you are writing something and your mind is somewhere else, then you are not.
uh,
So doing
if
mental
I'm
work.
talking with someone,
Hmm. Hmm.
so if
Still,
I'm talking
if
with
you
someone,
so talking with someone, we will be doing all this as examples, by the way, in part two. When you are talking with someone, there are two ways of talking. Talking is one thing is you are just vomiting what you want to. It is, I call it vomiting because people have so much filled inside, they just vomit. Okay,
yes.
that is one thing, one way of talking. Other way of talking is delivering, waiting for a response, and then delivering more depending on the response.
Mm.
So, active listening is included in talking.
Active
How?
listening.
Yes, and active listening can be possible only when you are present there. If your mind is elsewhere, you cannot actively listen to somebody.
Shailesh,
Mm.
can I add something here? Shailesh?
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nehaji, what you can do if you want, and the practical is you observe your breath. if you can observe your breath, whatever you are doing, then you will be always aware of things, whatever you are doing. So that is the best way to go about it. Practice that. That will keep your focus, and also it will keep you can be aware of whatever is happening, because you are also observing breath all the time. Try to do that. First thing, that whenever you are free, you observe it, and slowly you increase that duration. Like you are in the washroom, you are observing. So you may go to office, you may not. But in office, when you are taking the tea, observe your breath. So similarly, just and the gap wise you fill it up, then slowly you will develop that ability in and through 24 hours. Even if when you go to bed, you are observing your breath, you are in the right nostril, you observe, go to sleep, and when you get up, you will also find that you are observing your breath also. It means
It
whole life.
means when being aware means we
Yes.
are in our heart place. We are at our
See,
heart place if we are aware.
yes, okay.
Be
Awareness and knowing something, there are two different things. Let's understand this first. Knowing, I have to know, to say like 6 times 7 is 42. That means I am an aware person. I'm not a tree, I'm not a table. And then I have a brain, mind, so I am trying to understand that. So my brain has the ability now to understand, and where from it got? From the awareness itself. So awareness by itself doesn't know anything. Are you getting it? Electricity by
Yeah.
itself cannot light the streets. Electricity needs the bulb to light. Similarly, awareness by itself cannot know. Awareness needs a mind to see, interact. Understand
Yeah.
this
While doing a shant avdi or meditation, we are
yeah.
on our heart place. So we go into a blissful state. Okay. But
No, here
how,
there is a
how we can
slight difference
that
is there.
no, that's I
That
want to know. My question is that
yeah,
how to
yeah.
increase that
I'm coming
blissful
to that.
state also. Let me complete it. First,
Yes,
how I will continue this blissful state while doing my mental work also. Awareness, okay.
yes.
If I'm doing my work with complete awareness, I'm getting answers. Okay, that's okay. But how I will increase this blissful state while doing my mental work also, while talking with someone, this blissful state whole day, complete day. That's the question.
Okay. Your blissful state. Are you thinking that it comes and goes? First, let's understand the definition. If you were there in the first day, when Deepmalaji was telling and I was talking. That time we said, what is our true nature? Our true nature is Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. Or Satyam means existence, awareness, and Anantam means non-limitation or bliss also. Satyam, Jnanam also, Anandam also is called. So, your real nature, please try to understand. Don't think now, don't try to reply me. Just try to understand. Our real nature is existence, awareness, and bliss. Okay. So that means whether I have a body or not, whether I'm dead or body, whatever it is, my real self is bliss itself. So you are not getting into a blissful state and you are not coming out of it. First, park it there. Now let's go. But when I am living as Ajay Naik, I am interacting with this world, my people around and all, I am not, well, then where is my bliss? I am angry, I am suffering, I am crying. Why it is happening? Why it is happening? Because of my mind, and what it does through sense organs is always running out. So it is running so much out. It is so much perceiving things, engaged in things of the outside world. So it wants to, I want this, I want this. So when you do that, then what happens? You will get something, you may not get something. So you are constantly going in a joy and sorrow. But that is a experience of your mind. It is not you. That is not Neha's real self. Miss Neha's real self is bliss.
But
100%
it is
all the time. Listen first.
it is
Okay.
it is
Now
mind.
how
It is
how I go there? So there are two ways of doing it. You can go by Patanjali's Yoga Sutra. When you do the meditation and you are in the zone, then that's a chitta vritti nirodha. There is no mind there, because mind, definition of mind is a flow of thoughts. Thoughts means that is called modification of the mind. That is like a wave in the mind. So in that stage, when there is no thought in the mind, so mind is not there, so it cannot take you out. So then in the third sutra of Patanjali's Yoga Sutra, Tada Drashtu Swarupe Avasthanam, then the seeker is established in his true self. That means in your that Satyam Jnanam Anantam, or so then you will be in a blissful state. That is one way of
yeah.
achieving that blissful state. Another way, I'm coming back to that, what you are saying and what Bhagavad Gita also says. The definition of yoga in Patanjali's Yoga Sutra and definition of yoga in Bhagavad Gita, or definition of yoga or unified, in unified, there are different. In case of Bhagavad Gita, he said, Karmasu Kaushalam, that is, equanimous mind is the state of yoga. Samatvam yoga uchate. What is samatvam? Your mind should be in a state of equanimous. So if my mind is not going up and down, equanimous mind, and I am engaged in the world. That's why, because in Bhagavad Gita, why Krishna wanted this one? Because he is telling Arjuna to fight. So how you, if you are in a meditative state, how you can fight? So that's why he said you have to have a samatvam. So samatvam, my mind should be equanimous. It's not very happy, it's not sad, it is in a state of equanimous. You know, like a lake surface, there is no wave is there. So that state. How that state will come? That state will come when you understand the background of who you really are, what is this mind, the plays a role, then you will be able to pitch your mind at that stage where you have an equanimous mind. When you have an equanimous mind, you are now one side, one leg is in your blissful state, another is when you are perceiving this world and interacting with this world. So this happens. So you are, whether you are in office or whether like Arjuna you are fighting in the war, you will be in that blissful state. How it will be? How? If you control your mind. How you control your mind? By meditating, by learning. That is called, that is Sravanam, Mananam, Nididhyasanam. First, you have to learn things like what Shailesh, Pritiji, Babaji Masai, and Roger telling us now. This is the Sravanam. You absorb it. Then you will have doubt, Mananam. You have to sit over it. That's what Shailesh is doing. Pritiji takes it there. Shailesh is explaining to us, raising questions. We raise the questions. That is Mananam stage. Then all your doubts are gone now. I believe, or I have a faith now, deep faith. Like you go to the class, teacher is teaching you, even law of gravity and all. How do you believe that he's telling you the truth? But you have to have some working faith. So that is that working faith you need. So now, whatever doubts are there, it is cleaned. It's called Sravanam Mananam, then called Nididhyasanam. And that quiet period time is Nididhyasanam. When you absorb that knowledge, you leave that knowledge. It's not like that you believe you are doing it. it should flow from you. I am like this, and when I do this, I observe this, I should be able to be there. So this is the challenge for us. This is where we
That
have to be there.
yes. Once I
Am
just
I
want to
able
ask.
to explain to you?
Yes, yes, very nice. Thanks. But I want to ask that hello.
Yes, yes, please.
I want
Yes.
to ask that. I want to ask that Lord Krishna and all this whatever written in Veda and this these people are already reached at that place. They
No,
are
no,
not
no, no.
truth
Don't.
seekers.
This is your assumptions.
No,
Why
they
you are
no
assuming?
they
See, why? No, 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 Nehaji.
they
One
know
minute. One
they
minute.
let me please hear, sir, please hear
Okay,
for a few
okay,
minutes.
okay,
they
okay.
they know all kinds of stages. They know that this is this that, but we are beginners. Okay,
Hmm,
for meditation, I was doing meditation for a very from since I think it happens when I was 12 or 13 years old at that time. uh, but it's still I'm having lots of things.
hmm,
I'm knowing that. So only by doing meditation, only by doing this, it is not going. That's I'm realizing it. I'm not getting that stage that I
No,
want that
yeah.
stage whole day that I'm not getting it. Okay, that is somehow you are telling no, that somehow that whatever is good or bad or whatever we are in an equal status. That I can understand. I can
Hmm,
understand that what is this,
okay,
but
yeah,
in practical it is not easy to do.
Hmm.
In
okay.
practical,
That's what.
it is completely
No, no,
different.
that's what. Okay,
In
now.
practical, we cannot become Arjun or we cannot become Lord Krishna. In practical, I'm Neha only, and for me, it is really difficult.
No,
I
no,
can
no. See,
understand. I
okay.
can
Now
and I can
I got your
understand the
point.
concept,
Hmm,
sir. I can
okay.
understand the concept. I can understand the concept. From
Hmm,
after so many practice, I can see from from standing this point, I can understand. But
hmm,
practical is completely different. Practical is completely different. There's so many hurdles, so we cannot reach at that stage that where nothing is touching us, nothing is means doing something, and we are continuing blissful state. What I want, what happened, it's a kind of
hmm,
spiritual quest, spiritual
hmm,
quest.
hmm,
Why I
hmm,
want this, why I want this blissful state whole day, why I'm dying
hmm.
for it, because
Okay.
it's coming from inside. Why
Hmm,
I'm not living like other people.
hmm. Okay. 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 So now you're finished. Can I explain to you?
No, one thing, all
Okay.
others are living their life
Uh,
normally, they don't have any
uh,
issue. But why my spiritual this thirst is going bigger day by day? I'm not normal.
so what is the problem?
See,
So where is the
so
problem?
I'm getting issue now. I want this blissful state whole day. Why I want this blissful state whole day? Why I'm getting
So
irritated with this?
who will make the effort? Will Shailesh will make the effort, or Neha
I am
ji
make
will make the effort?
I am
You have to
making
make the
effort.
effort, correct?
Yes,
The
what I'm
knowledge
telling,
has been given to you.
please, so listen, sir, listen. It is I am making effort
Yes.
and I'm dying for it. But
Uh-huh.
my question is that
Uh,
why I'm dying for it? Why I'm not at why I'm not living a normal life like other people are living? They are normal. They are having fear there. But if I'm in a spiritual practice, I'm getting emotions more higher. They are not getting emotions more higher. I'm feeling it more like others. So it is painful for me.
okay. Can I then talk now?
But this Krishna stage or just stage, it is last stage. They can understand, but I
Forget
can't.
about
I'm not
Krishna. Forget about
understanding.
Krishna.
But I'm
That is
not understand. I can understand it, but for reaching there, I'm getting lots of issues in there. But why I'm okay if I'm not getting blissful state whole day. So okay, but I am thirsty for it. I want it. I want it like anything.
Just a
This is
minute.
my, I'm
I
running
just
after
want
it.
to interrupt that. I think Nandita ji has to leave for the another meeting.
Oh, okay.
So just want to thank her for all her beautiful explanation and the guidance. It
Thank
was so
you.
amazing.
Yeah,
It was a good
thank you.
reminder for us to practice on the name, and also the things that you said today, that it is like a speed dial. I love that part. And so many other things. So it was amazing. Thank you so much, Nandita ji. Yeah. Yeah. Thank
Thanks,
you.
ma'am. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you,
Everyone,
Nandita.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Nandita ji. Thank you.
Thank you, Nandiji. Excellent job.
Yeah.
Pleasure is mine. I'll take a leave. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Now we are in a very deep discussion actually. Sorry, I interrupted that flow. But I think Nandita ji,
Yes, sure.
I felt
Yeah,
like
yeah,
expressing
good.
it to her before she
Yeah,
leaves.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So yes, Neha ji
No,
wanted to, yeah,
Yeah.
please continue.
Yes,
so
Ajay sir will
when
answer. No, Ajay sir turn it.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, when I am running temperature, I don't like it because to remain healthy in my nature. So I go to a doctor, I try to find a solution because to remain healthy is in my nature. So to remain in a blissful state is your nature. So when you are not there, that struggle will be there. That desire to have it will be there. That is one. Okay, that is admitted. One. Second, spiritualism, the another greatest mistake people do is you compare yourself with somebody else. You cannot. It is an
I'm not
individual.
comparing.
No. Please
I'm not
listen.
comparing. I'm
No,
just
no. Then you
I'm
said,
just still
ma'am,
yeah,
ma'am.
I said,
Huh,
but I'm not comparing. But there's
no.
rush. There's so much thirst. Why? Something I ask myself why I want this. Why I want this whole day. Okay, I will be also means. But okay, sir, continue.
So it's there because that's your nature. Though you want to go back to your nature, that is natural. The people can tell you that this is that what it is. The books can tell you. Your parents can tell you. The teachers can tell you. The masters can tell you. This is how the road is. This is what you have to take the route. What you can do, whatever, is can only be taught to you. But you have to walk the path. I'm not saying you, but it's each one of us. We have to walk the path. So where I am not able to do it, why I am not able to do it, why different meanings is coming. So I have to, that Swaleji in the beginning, I think 100 times he has told, you only have to only find out because nobody can go inside. That's why I am giving you examples. I am not comparing, but these examples, why it is very necessary. These examples is, if you don't remember the examples, because that when you are pushed the wall, your theory will not come. These examples will come to your mind. That's
Me, I can
why so many
understand.
examples have been given.
Sir,
So because it will
sir,
hit you. Yes,
sir,
please.
after doing so many things, I can understand
Uh,
it. I can
uh,
understand whatever you're telling, whatever books are telling, I can understand it. Understanding
okay.
is there, but
Uh-huh.
practical, nothing is there. Only I can understand. Okay,
So who will do
this
it?
can, this.
Shailesh will do. Shailesh will do it.
I will only do it. I will only do it.
Well,
That's why I'm
then,
asking. I
then,
will only
then,
do it.
what is your
I will
question?
only do it. I will
Yeah.
only do it. But
So
there
why,
is
why?
no,
Because why you are? Oh, no, this feeling that I am not able to do it, that I am lacking. This feeling
there is one
itself is
word I will
no.
speak in, I will speak one word in Hindi, that is, जिसको नहीं कहते कि मछली तड़पती है जब जल के बाहर आती है, वैसे जैसे एहसास होता है.
Correct. So that feeling is accepted, and that is natural. That's fine. But why you are having this, that I am not able to do it? This feeling, these words, whatever you are
I don't
saying,
have.
that
I don't
words
have.
has a
Sir, I don't have. I don't have this feeling. I
then you
can't
are
able to do
telling,
it.
mom, you are telling here.
My,
You
my
use those
feeling that
words. You
my
said the
feeling is
others
this.
are there, they're enjoying the life.
Others,
You were saying that I am not able to do it. Why? See, I'm
I'm
not.
not. My syllabus is not like others. My syllabus is different.
Mm.
My syllabus is not like others. My syllabus is different.
But
I know. But
you are
sometimes
telling
I get.
something, doing something, ma'am. You are telling something,
But
doing something.
sometimes I am getting irritated from myself. It happens
Mm.
that why I'm not getting blissful state whole day. If I'm doing meditation morning also, night also, afternoon also, every time also,
Mm.
then also
Mm.
I'm my scorecard is not increasing.
Mm. Yeah,
No,
correct.
but are you saying
So,
Shailesh,
unified is saying that
Mhm,
you
mhm,
will
mhm.
become a saint?
Yes, yes.
Shailesh,
Saying
Saying
please,
you
please, you can
observe it.
handle it.
No. This is no. Nehaji, please listen to this. Shailesh will stand by me. Shailesh has so many times told you that you have to be aware of it. As long as you have a body and mind, it will stray, it will have its ups and downs. You have to only observe it. See, when we are making the coloring this mandalas, just imagine. You know the philosophy, what is happening there. We may have a like or dislike for each color. We don't know which one to put where. So desperately, whatever I have to complete it, whatever I like, whatever it is, so I put it. But then when it comes out, each one looks so beautiful, correct? When the whole thing is done. But there then
yes,
means what happens? So it is teaching us there will be situations, there will be people, there will be experiences which are different. But when you overall look at it, it gives a beautiful pattern. That is one. Second, also we have to understand I also remain like that, which Pritiji Shailesh is sharing with us, that mandala picture, the bare minimum. And that is my real nature. So I am now adding these colors. I may like certain colors, so certain people will come, may like them, I may not like them. Situations will happen, something I like, something overall I may not like it. But overall, when it put all the colors and all, it it gives you some that perfection is this. God is perfect and you are also perfect. That's the perfect. And that is one way of looking at the creation. Then also then that you are that mandala itself, the one without any color. So any color you do it, it's your choice. There are
Mm.
two things you have to look at it. One is once you have painted it, another is at the same time also you understand that I am spotless.
yes, sir.
Mhm,
So when I
mhm,
see my past or anyone's past, okay, whatever we did, huh, there are several possibilities of doing one thing. We can do it this way or that way. But okay, when we are in God qualities, then we will do it in best way,
So where
I think.
God is saying that you have to do it. But again, I am going back to Krishna didn't kill people. Huh? He didn't kill. Who is saying that you don't have to kill?
Krishna is very smart.
Nehaji, Nehaji, can I add one more thing?
Nehaji, you are
Please
mix.
allow.
Don't mix it.
Shailesh,
Krishna
Adaji,
is
can
very
I
I
add
smart.
think
one more thing?
He want,
Uh,
sir.
just
If you
one,
listen me
one
up, then I
second.
will tell you one thing.
Yeah. I
Krishna
think
is only
Nehaji,
want to know
Nehaji, there is
Gita
a process
Kumaji,
of
is
6
God.
Kumaji.
months left. There's still way to go. Okay, 6 months later, maybe we can come at some sort of conclusion that okay, now my blissful state lasts longer than it was. So still we
mm,
have a way to go. We have to practice it.
and we have to understand things. It cannot come just like that. We have to understand things. I mean, we can read a lot of things. We have read a lot of things, but only when we go step by step, then mind easily accepts it. So right now, if you struggle to be in blissful state, it will not happen. It is a process. Unifying is a process. So, so just be easy on yourself. Don't be too harsh. And that thing that you are saying, that you're feeling the thirst, you're feeling, want to go deeper, that is but natural. That is what happens to everyone. We want that state because we are that state. So right now, if that feeling is becoming more and more, you are already progressing on that. So I would just like to add that bit.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Niaz. I was
madam. Thank you.
also
Yes.
saying the same thing I was thinking. Niazi, you are on the right track, okay? This is the one thing. So everybody applauds her. She's on the right track. And let's imagine we are running the marathon, and marathon you would be first person, should be the winner, okay? You are already achieving the first prize in marathon, but starting everyday practice. So the blissful state is starting from second. To increase that second to prepare the marathon, series of marathon, small marathon, to lead the marathon, and the winner. You are that. You already achieving the score, first place. But every day you have to small achievement, small, blissful state. As Nehaji mentioned, the same way increase. Next 6 months would be a different person. But to stay your hunger, this, we have to be this one. We need this one, okay? You are doing exactly what's supposed to be. A great job, great question. Thank you. You are on the right track. Thank you. Back to you,
Thank
Saliji,
you, sir.
Ajayji, Nehaji.
Thank you, sir.
You are
Thank you,
right
Chalo,
sir.
track.
Thank you.
It's
okay,
amazing.
okay. So thank you. I'm just letting the session happen because this is participants session. I don't want to interject in everything and anything, but at the same time, okay, let me help Nehaji here. So please understand that, like Neha Gautam ji has just said, we still have 2/3 of the book left. In next part, we are going to learn specific techniques to handle this, right? And the big part, which in the book, which has been mentioned as the sole objective of our spiritual journey, is called self-acceptance. And that is the lesson we are all here for. And we'll be working on that very specific thing of
Yes, sir.
self-acceptance, right? Accepting
Mhm.
yourself as you are, one thing. Okay. And in that process, you will also learn about your perfection, how perfect you are, as it is, as you are. You, you are, because we are conditioned to look for what's missing. Mind wants to solve it. Okay, we are used to that, and you are now missing bliss, blissful state. So your focus is not on that state you got when you were meditating. You are actually missing it. Okay, and mind cannot tolerate missing anything. It will try to find solution. How can I solve this? That's mind. That's okay. But what I am explaining here is that bring your awareness to that 5 minutes of feeling of bliss rather than 23 hours and 55 minutes out of bliss. Don't be there. 5 minutes of bliss that you have experienced during meditation or quiet period, very good.
Sir,
Uh,
I want to ask one more thing. I want to ask.
hmm,
Previously, when I was doing meditation, then
hmm,
I was means I I was I was just to go somewhere means it like that very आनंद type का जो feeling होता है
hmm,
वैसा.
hmm,
Now slowly what happened? If I'm doing meditation, I'm seeing myself.
hmm, hmm.
Means
Yeah,
my personality
correct.
is coming out.
Hmm.
So this is progress.
Yes, this is progress. What is meditation for? Why do you meditate? Or
Generally, okay.
why do you go on a spiritual path? What is your understanding? Why are you going on a spiritual path? Everybody is not.
I just started. I don't know why.
I don't know. Right? This
It
is
happens.
so in illusion. No, 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 no. It happens. nahi hai. We are in the mind. And in the mind, we have been conditioned. Lots of
In my
conditioning
family
is
is like my family is
exactly
like this.
conditioning.
My everyone is
Again,
my
that's
family is
not
like this.
right. So that's not real, Neha.
My my family, if you say,
Yeah,
then pictures, portrait, everything is from since childhood. I've seen all these things only.
correct.
This
That's a
starts from there.
it is for conditioning you. But is that real you? No,
I'm
right? So
I'm
the purpose of every spiritual journey is Atma Bodh.
yes,
Atma Bodh means knowing the self. In English, we call it self realization. That's the only
yes,
purpose of spiritual journey. Now, if that is the purpose and you are beginning to see yourself now, are you not making progress?
yes, I'm making.
Ah, very few people are able to reach there, by the way. If you are able to see yourself, now what will happen? That which you are able to see as yourself,
That is creating more pain actually.
who
That is
said
creating more
spirituality?
I've seen
So, who said spirituality is easy?
that is creating more pain. If I'm seeing my fears, it's creating more pain. If I'm seeing my this thing, my nature is creating more pain. This complete process is not
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. So you can decide not to be on spiritual path.
No, no, no. I don't have
No,
any other.
no.
No, no, not like that. But
Why?
it is
Why?
painful.
It is painful. I understand. Who said this is going to be a walk on roses? This is not a walk on roses. Spirituality, if it was, everybody would be by this time all ascended, right?
Yes,
So your assumption, your conditioning already is incorrect. Now challenge it. Your experience is telling you otherwise. Your experience is giving you pain, whereas your assumption is it is bliss, anand all the time. Contradiction, right?
yes, 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 yes.
So why has it come? It wants you to now understand the reality. What is the reality?
Yes,
To break your assumptions. That is the purpose. Okay? Our experiences always are created from the thoughts. Never forget this.
mm,
All my experiences, pain, bliss, anand, whatever you may call it, starting from my thought. That's the key, right? So, there is something in my thought that is bringing this experience of pain as I am progressing spiritually. If at all I am progressing, first thing is you have a doubt. My earlier experience of meditation used to be so much blissful, and now I am seeing myself. And I, since it you are calling it pain, that means you are not having a good image of yourself.
yes. Image
Hmm?
means I should be like that, but I'm not like this.
Ah,
I'm something different type of person. Then I'm
non-acceptance, non-acceptance.
I have not done anything very bad, but
No,
little
no,
bit
no. I am
also.
not saying. Don't worry about that. Very or good. That's all relative. All I'm saying is within you, You have
Yes.
non-acceptance. Why? Where is it coming from? Think about it. I will take you deeper. Where is non-acceptance coming from?
If
It is
I speak
coming.
anything, no, no, I'm
Mhm.
telling from where it is coming. If
Mm.
if still also, if I speak any word, any line, which is not very bad, but it's okay. Sometime in uh, t- 12 months, anyone can get angry. If in my home, if I get speak one word, then my mother will come. How
Mm.
dare you?
Ah,
How can
right.
you? How?
Correct. Yeah.
Why?
Hmm.
Do you realize what you have told me?
Hmm.
And I will sit and I will think, how can I do this? Then she will tell, you are reading so many books, huh? Daily, daily, and then this is coming from your mouth. I have not spoken anything very bad, but one single line will do
Yeah.
magic for me.
Correct. So understand. Now you have to understand. Don't ignore this input. That's an input to you. Don't
Mhm.
become
Yes,
sentimental about it. No, you don't have to become sentimental or emotional about it. If you remain sentimental, you are killing yourself. Emotions are the worst thing that you can have.
yes,
So
I
become
can understand.
first, understand the input, work with it. Use the mind to work with it. Work on it. So, okay, where is the problem? You have, now I will explain to you where the problem is. I know it. You have a very strong belief system. Everybody has it. You also. In your belief system, you have definitions, right and wrong. This is right, this is not right. Where it came from? From the family, from the
From the
environment,
books, from the
wherever.
books.
From the books also,
Yes.
yes. It's not your experience though. And that's where the conflict is. You have certain criteria, but yourself, the inner self, the real Neha, is not following it.
Yes.
हो गया ना पंगा.
Sir, one thing
You
I want to
make
ask.
you have rules and you are continuously breaking them.
Sir, one thing I want to ask. If the way you told na, then my whole life, मतलब अभी तक जहां तक जिए तो सब गलत हो गया फिर.
नहीं 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 नहीं. Don't conclude. Don't jump to conclusion. Nothing is wrong. Ah,
Okay.
absolutely, there is nothing wrong. I have said this 100 times. You have done it in chapter 6. And you haven't actually practiced chapter 6 very well. Looks like to me. You are still
Maybe.
holding on to things like crazy. You will have to start releasing. Unless you do the cleanup within, outside will not get cleaned. If you have chaos in your head, your outside will be full of chaos. There is no other way. So, inner cleansing is very important. Cleansing means what? Not
My
following the books
nature
of
is great.
not following the books of knowledge. That's not cleansing. If you say, oh, Gita says like this and Puran says like this, I need to do this. No, that's not cleansing. Cleansing is removing the barriers that you have created.
Yes, but I have to work
Okay?
on that.
First thing is to recognize, okay, I have a barrier here. I don't want to do this, but I have to do it. That is a barrier. I am made to do like this. It's a barrier. That understanding has to be very clear. The true self, that who I am, will open up. Trust me. You are beginning to see yourself. That means what? Your inner is opening up now. It is revolting against the law.
Yes, sir.
And you are the creator of that law, by the way. So you
Yes,
are revolting against yourself. Perfect. This is how pressure cooker has got pressure inside. Now whistle is going to start coming. Poop, poop. You will have. Okay. So, but be patient with yourself. We are going to be learning specific techniques to deal with this. Very specific.
yes,
You will work on yourself. However, if you have not done chapter 6 practice very, very well, you will find it very difficult to. 6 and 7 are very important chapters. Please take this period that we have, take this time to just sink into those two chapters. Every word of the chapter, teach it to me.
okay, sir. I will read it daily. I will daily read it.
Not just read it, prepare for teaching
I
it to
will.
me. You have to teach that
Okay,
chapter to
sir.
me.
Yes,
Prepare.
sir.
Shailaji, can I
Hmm.
add one more thing to नेहा जी?
Sure. Yeah, yeah.
नेहा जी, आपका ये गुब्बारे है ना, पकड़ के रखना. I just want to say Hindi, okay? ये थर्ड हमारा कम पकड़ के रखना, कोई भी मिस मत करना. ये क्लास है ना, अपने आप गुब्बारा निकाल जाता है. जस्ट बी देयर, यू आर ऑन राइट ट्रैक. थैंक यू. बैक टू यू शैलेश.
Thank you, sir.
पकड़ के रखना
Thank
है
you, sir.
गुब्बारे.
Thank you.
You
Thank you, sir.
Ah,
Thank you.
are.
you don't have to force yourself into anything. Stop forcing yourself and you will see everything will ease out automatically. We have to learn to flow instead of control. That is the
Yes,
difference we are going to make, right? So, to be able to do that, to be able to feel the freedom, you have to remove the bondage. Without the bondage, only you can be free. If you have your legs and hands both tied with the ropes, how can you be free? So,
yes,
first thing is get yourself out of the ropes. And that is the process in chapter 6.
yes,
Hmm? Now, second very important thing that you can do to help yourself is practice, even though your inner does not agree with the prescribed practice in the chapter, just do it. The practices in this chapter will help you, both these chapters. And prior to that also, whatever practices are given in the book, they are helpful practices to guide us in the right direction, to help loosen up the knots of
yes,
the ropes that are tied on our legs and hands. Hmm? With the practices, what will happen is, think of it just like this. If you, let's say you are in class 5, hmm?
yes,
You are given a question of class 7. You are struggling. How can I answer this question? But once you have reached class 10, the same question looks very easy now,
yes,
right? So perspective makes the difference where you are. So when you are in your mind trying to solve something, you have one, it will be difficult. But when you are standing in the heart with all the knowing, everything becomes easy and simple. So being in the heart, when you use the mind to do things, things will be so much easier.
yes. Heart will instruct.
Heart will not instruct. Heart never instructs. Heart guides.
Guides. Yes, word. That's what.
Mhm.
Heart guides.
Mind instructs. Instructions are from mind. Heart is guidance with love. It
Yes,
will
sir.
suggest. It will suggest to you. Have you thought about this? How about this? How about this? That is the heart. It will never instruct you. If you are getting instructions, that is coming from uninvited influence. Know it.
Oh,
You understand the
that
meaning
is
of
all.
instruction, right? Instruction is what? Interference.
Yes, yes,
Your heart will never interfere. Anybody who is interfering is not coming from the space of heart. Anybody, even if it is your inner message, that means it's not coming from the higher self. Higher self, if it had to interfere with you, you would not be doing anything here, or altogether would have been done by now, because that knows everything. If it interferes, makes you do things, you don't get any experience at all. You will not get
yes, yes,
experience. So higher self will never interfere. It will just keep giving you suggestion with love. No
yes,
instructions. Anytime you experience inner instructions, stop right there. Know that you need to clean your aura.
yes,
Hmm? That's a warning signal.
yes, sir.
Hmm? So inner knowing has to be always in the form of suggestions, alternatives. Okay, how about this? How about that? Did you think of this? All those things, just suggestions nudging you to expand your limitation.
Yes,
That is the heart. That's your higher self.
yeah,
Okay. So, knowing it that way, ease yourself out. We are going to be doing these practices one by one. We have a beautiful workbook that I'm working on. I'm writing everything there properly. Every sentence I am thinking, you won't believe, 15 minutes it takes me to just do one sentence. Thinking and going deeper. What will it do to Nehaji? I ask myself. Yeah.
thank you, sir.
So think about it that way, right? So we have to do it from the all knowing wisdom. We know it. All knowing intelligence is part of me.
Yes,
And we will learn much more about it in part two. Okay. So be patient, know it, allow your inner fire, inner desire, inner tadap to
ah,
come out. Just let it come out.
yes, sir.
Okay, accept
Yes,
it.
sir.
Accept it. Recognize that I have this desire, this burning desire. In chapter 9, which is the very first week after this break, you will be working on that.
Yes, sir.
You will know it. You will know. Also, you will know which one of these desires is a good one, which one is not. On the surface, those desires may seem very nice, very good. Wow. मुझे ईश्वर का दर्शन करना है. Nice desire, right?
Yes, yeah.
You will know. Your higher self will tell you something otherwise. So we will work on it on chapter 9. So I will not open up everything for you now because it will be too much to take. Steady.
Yes,
Allow what you have learned, first practice it so deeply that it embeds in you. Right? Chapter 6 and 7 specifically for you. You have to teach it to me.
okay.
Hmm.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Good. Good job.
Thanks, all masters. Ajay ji also thanks. Thanks, Kumar ji. Thanks, madam. Thanks, all of you. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Nehaji, you get your higher self's name. Today only we got this thing that it's a speed dial for blissfulness. So if you have the name, it will connect you to
I got
blissfulness.
one. I got
Yes.
one name. I don't know what different type of name it is. I got one name that is Chitralekha. I heard 2, 3 times.
Mm.
Ah,
What?
hmm,
But I used to laugh at this name. What type of
hmm,
name is this?
hmm. What's wrong
This
with
is
it?
okay. Who is she?
You have
Like a
to, no,
typical
no,
type.
you sit down and write what is wrong with the name. Ask yourself.
Name is okay, good, nice, very nice name, but I have never heard this name anywhere. If
So
something
what?
came to mind suddenly, and one not if I tell, if I laugh, then again after 4 5 hours, 4 5 hours, again I listened. No, it's Chitralekha. It's coming in my ear.
It's good. It's good
When it's
because it is bringing you the feeling of joyfulness. So either way, it's good.
yeah,
It's joyfulness, blissfulness.
it
It's
is
all
it,
these things.
if it is giving me feeling of joy, blissfulness, and when I'm
Perf-
speaking right now, also it is blissful. Also, it's okay. I'm enjoying it, but I just for me it's a surprise. Something
huh? So you got your
old name.
solution right now. Neha has given you a Neha to Neha. Beautiful. Neha has given you a solution. That use the speed dial. Every time you have this problem, okay, I am out of my blissfulness, use the speed dial.
I'm using it.
Ah, very good. Do it, do
I'm
it, do
telling.
it more and more.
I'm telling my higher self. I'm telling my higher self like this. Okay, where are you?
Where are you, Chitralekha? Just say that. And then you
Hmm.
come to that space
Hmm.
immediately.
Yeah.
So whenever you
Why
are,
we are getting why we
yeah,
are getting this types of name? Means different it is. Why we are getting this types of name? Who is that
Ask,
person
ask
Chitralekha?
Chitralekha. Ask Chitralekha, why did you give me
It's
this
my
name?
it's my imagination or I'm not thinking what type of name 4 5 times I've heard.
So what's wrong with imagination? That is your creative
It's good,
faculty.
it's good, it's good.
Yeah. So, see, good.
because
So
it is
if
coming
you're,
from your all-knowing
hmm,
intelligence, no? So trust that.
yeah, hmm,
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah. And understand that your mind will challenge it because mind is jealous.
One time I just have to
Mind,
watch
yeah,
Chitralekha.
yeah. So
What Chitralekha
Chitralekha
is doing
is,
in heaven.
so all this you are saying is from the mind, and mind is finding a competition.
Mind is very competitive.
So Chitralekha, oh no, 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 don't let her come in the picture at all. Chitralekha will
Yeah,
subdue me.
yeah.
Hmm.
But
So
beautiful name.
now you have to start giving more um, priority to Chitralekha.
Yes.
Have you understood the significance of higher self?
Yes. I'm understanding it. When
This
I'm in
is
need,
the
I'm calling him.
this is the most loyal partner you can ever have in life.
Um, yes. Yes.
You can't divorce it, right? And
No.
it will not die
But
either. Will not die.
yes. Yes.
So permanently attached.
Per month. Yes, sir.
Then you have no your wisdom
I
should now
used to
tell
ask.
you now
I
this is
I
this is
used to
something
ask
I
my.
hmm,
I used to ask my higher self. You are in always good mood. Why I'm in this mood?
hmm. So
It's written in book.
uh, right. So you should also always ask Chitralekha, don't leave me. The moment you leave me, go into bad mood.
Yes. Yes. Yes, sir.
So you so call Chitralekha every time. That's your
Mhm.
buddy.
So
Your
that means
buddy?
that you
Yes.
need to practice this chapter even more better in a better way. That is why it is coming, all your questions are coming because you are not connecting to Chitralekha
Hmm.
enough. You need to
Ah,
connect to her.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mm, mm.
Thank you,
More.
madam. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Pallaviji, you can unmute.
Hello, all masters. I just saw my reflection in Neha ji and the phase I was going through. I mean, such a restless. I can totally, just resonate with her. And seriously, I mean, I can understand. Like, But we have to be patient with ourselves, not harsh. Only that much I can also say. Because it's kind of a labor pain where it finds like a, I'm sorry, Nehaji, if she is there, like, because it finds like it is never ending, it is not going to end, when it is going to end. And after that, I mean, the blissful state, seeing the baby and all the trouble, that kind of realization she will also have one day. And this is the indication, actually, a great indication she should be having with her. Because I think all the masters here has gone through it, I guess so. Because this is such a painful the state, I would say. But we should enjoy it, because we should be knowing that after that is what we are going to get, it will be worth it. But for that, yeah, definitely we have to be patient and not to be harsh with ourselves, Nehaji, if you are hearing. Because there is so much inner conflict going on with our mind and heart, right? And this book is somewhere I found it like getting that aligned. And definitely I have gone through it, but still that time I didn't get that. That is also there. Like one time you will not be get it also, but you are such a great master that you are understanding and asking the question of the part 2, which is rightly, soon it is coming. So you are such a great master that you are prepared for it. And that's very nice indication. So you can be satisfied with that. And uh, that that's all I can say, that this is a great feeling. And as Shailesh ji has said, like na, बोलते रहते हैं पकड़ गीली करिए थोड़ा सा, है ना? तो वो कुछ कुछ शब्द ऐसे, जैसे सुशीला जी के भी some words like खिसक गई. तो that खिसक गई can be in the mind, so that will
Uh, Luigi lost connection, I think. Yeah. I just, as Pallaviji was sharing, I just remembered in the Mumbaiya language, in Mumbai, they say thamba. So that is what it is. Hold on. So, yeah. So for Nehaji, that's what it is, thamba.
Yes, sorry. So it got disconnected. So thank you,
Mm.
masters. बस इतना ही कहना
Yeah.
था that it is very very nice, नेहा जी.
Yeah.
I was totally understand you because I was तो वो आप जल में बाहर से निकली हुई मछली नहीं हो, तड़प रही हो. आप जो जल में ही हो, वो कहते कुछ है फ्रेज, I don't remember it, like बिन जल बिन प्यासी मछली ऐसे कुछ है मीन. So that is you are in the water, but still you are not understanding that you are in the water, because unless you take out of it, जैसे शैलेश जी ने एक पल में कह दिया, हाँ तो डोंट डू इट नो. किसने रोका है? तो आप फिर भी मचल गए, है ना? मचल गए, जैसे कि इसके बिना भी नहीं रह सकते हो आप. तो दैट इज इट, दैट इट इज कीप्स अस गोइंग, दैट spark is taking us and lead us to the destination. But that till that time, the the journey is also nice. So enjoy that journey, and don't lose the sceneries in between, right? The parts and the chapters which we are going, and just take this opportunity, as Shailesh ji has said, like 6 चैप्टर आपको हिंदी में तो हिंदी में, इंग्लिश में तो कोई तो चैप्टर आप ले लो. सच में द फर्स्ट चैप्टर व्हेन आई टुक द समरी, it will open up so many things in you yourself, and your Chitralekha will tell you and guide you. What I understand today is very nicely when he said, mind instruct and heart guides you. What is the difference between it?
because that noise is so loud in the mind and the other influences that you can hear it easily. Their instructions are so, because when you are also instructing someone, you must be knowing when you are talking that, so instructions are so loud, but guidance is so soft, that need to be heard properly and silently, because it comes once and softly. So we also have to have that calm mind to hear that guidance. That's all I got it through today's insightful discussion. My God, you are, because why I call you reflection, your one question opens up so many things. Many people might not be talking it or raising the question, but because of your one question, so many things open up in so many minds. So thank you so much for you also, and
Yes.
all the best to you in the journey. We all are together, holding hand in hand. So just be patient with yourself and just
Yes.
keep going. That's all I can say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Shailendra.
Pallaviji. Thank you, Pallaviji. This is the beauty of our group. In our group, everybody supports, right? When there is a question in the group, I see so beautifully all the masters are trying to use their knowing, their experience, their understanding to help whoever has asked the question. That is such a, I feel so much love at that time when I see those answers coming from everybody. Wow, how beautiful it is. And also, when I like, I am very patient. I listen to all everybody's answers. I see everybody's
I need to
answer.
learn that.
And then what I do, then I figure out, okay, how can I add value to it? Then I add, if there is to add value, then only I add value. I don't jump into all the answering and everything. I just answer where I can add value to it, right? Where I can contribute. So understanding that, um, like when Nehaji had asked a question in the Hindi group, so beautifully all the answers were coming, and then someone is translating the English into Hindi answer also lovingly. So much love, how the group comes together. That's that dynamic that, uh, it's just filled with love, right? Everybody is helping, and then Shailesh comes in between. No, 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 no. This is too much love. Ho gaya. I need to also pinch somewhere, right? Then I make a statement that would probably pinch also, right? But this is, each one of us is contributing towards one thing only: help and support, right? Each other. So that's the beauty of our group. I so much enjoy. I feel so much gratitude for each one of you in the group that you come forward and participate, right? And today I allowed that discussion to happen here also, right? In the group, because everybody has so much to contribute, and I would be learning as well from it. So this is my opportunity. Okay. So I'm really, really grateful for all the masters who contributed in the discussion today. Really grateful. So thank you so much, Ajay ji, Kumar ji, all the masters, Pallavi ji, everybody, Neha ji. So thank you for contributing to the discussion. And of course, we are um, now ready to move into next week's practice. So next week on Thursday, we will come together again and do week 3. Okay. In the meantime, figure out for yourself as to, okay, where do I need to, depending on your current situation, your current experiences, which part of those 7 chapters is where my attention is being attracted right now, and then go read that chapter. That will help you a lot, immense. It will help you immensely. Okay. So I am doing part 2 over the last 4 weeks. I've been working on part 2, and I have gone through all the 7 chapters of part 2 at least 8 times by now. And I'm still working on it. Right. So that's how this even working with the book helps me immensely. It adds so much. Now I'm finding that my writing is no more from the mind. It is all from the heart. I can feel every word written there. That's how lovely it becomes to you. So be with the book, be with the book as much as you can. Staying with the text there in the book, you will be able to feel every word there, not here. You can feel it. So thank you. So until the next Thursday, and those who join the Hindi group also, we will be there on Monday as well. And in case any of you have feel like having an extra session in between, whatever, just let me know. I have no constraints, no limitations. I'm abundance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shailaji. Thank you all, Master.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Yeah, keep asking.